Coach Cris, the floor is yours.
Thank you, Naveen. And first of all, thank you for having us. And it's just a wonderful day to have all the media personnel to be a part of this wonderful get to know and whatnot. And I think this is a great way to celebrate not only these athletes, but our country, our community, and who we serve in regards to building the platform for all sports. And I know basketball is such a huge sport in the Philippines. And I know for Fil-Am Nation, I speak on behalf of Alex and Rodell, that our goal and our mission here is to continue to have these athletes embrace our culture and really be proud to be Filipinos and show the worth of who they are to represent their families, not only in abroad, but also in the Philippines. But more so, it's a beautiful day to also celebrate you guys as a whole, and to know that we're here for one mission. That's to uplift the sports in Philippines federations. So thank you for having us.
That's awesome. Thank you, Coach Cris. Coach Alex, maybe a few words?
What's up, guys? Thank you guys for having us. Thank you, Naveen, for doing this. And maraming salamat to everybody that's on this Viber thing we got going on right now. But I just want to piggyback what Coach Cris said. Ginagawa namin ito lahat for to uplift the sports community, especially the grassroots of the Philippines, not just in basketball, but right now pinapag-usapan natin basketball. So I just want to say to all the athletes participating in India, and to the athletes that participated in the 16 and under team, and the on the boys team as well. This platform's for you guys, and we want to help and push you guys in the movement as far as possible. And to all the media outlets that's on here, maraming salamat for you guys being here. And I hope we could all meet together all at one place and all at one time. And I'm looking forward to seeing everybody. Thank you.
Thank you, Coach Alex and Coach Cris. So we're going to get now to the question and answer with our athletes. Flash, I believe you had a question. You raised your hand.
Hello everyone, good morning. My name is Flash Antonio for the Flash Antonio media page. I have a question for our three female hoopers, Kate, Sydney, and Sumayah. I'd like to piggyback on that statement earlier, with Kelsey and all that, Kelsey Plum. Do you have like a WNBA player that you pattern your play style from, or like is it a combination of like different players? Like, would you like to mention some of your inspirations? Where do you get your play style from?
I'd say it's honestly like a mix of different players, but definitely like Kelsey Plum. I really like her game, and I've had the pleasure of like guarding her and playing against her. She's come like some of our practices, and really just to see like her work ethic and like just the way she plays fast, like always playing hard, is definitely part of my game that I model after.
For me, I would say I would probably look up to like Lisa Leslie. She has like kind of the same build as me, and I want to have the same touch and soft off the glass as her, and then also just expanding on the three-point line as well.
Growing up, I was always a big fan of Candace Parker. I just really liked the way that she played, and I think that I tried to take a lot of things from her as I was growing up too.
Thank you, Sydney, Sumayah, and Kate. I'll be reserving some of my questions later. Thank you, Naveen.
Thank you, Flash, for that question. So we have a question now from Flash Antonio. Flash, floor is yours.
Aside from talking basketball, like on a holistic like way of describing you, what are your hobbies? Like activity takes up your spare time outside of school and training. So like, are you into fun stuff as well? Like, I'm a fun guy, like Kawhi.
Thank you, Flash. Let's start with Jaland for that question, because Jaland seems like a fun guy.
To be honest, outside of basketball, I don't feel like I do too much. I play video games. I feel if I'm not doing anything that involves basketball or school, it's probably just playing video games with my friends. I don't really go out that much, just because I feel like basketball takes up a lot of my time. But yeah, I guess you could say a little hobby would be video games.
Any video game in particular, Jaland?
I mean, I play 2K, Fortnite, Fall Guys, Call of Duty. I mean, I play a little bit everywhere.
Very nice. Okay, let's go to Kate now. Kate, what are your interests outside of hoops?
I think basketball takes up a lot of my time as well. So when I'm not playing basketball, it's just sleeping or reading, stuff like that. Nothing too serious.
Nice. When you say reading, do you mean like reading articles online or reading books? Like, what's your vibe?
I like reading books. Yeah.
Fiction, nonfiction, any kind of book genre?
Nothing in particular, no.
All right. Okay, thank you. Let's go to Ethan. Ethan, what are your interests outside of hoops?
I'm a DJ at times for family parties and some local functions out here. So
Cool. You know, we might
pass the time.
like Jordan Clarkson. We might see you in Fort Bonifacio then when you get here.
Yeah, definitely.
Awesome. Okay, so let's go to Sean and then Jacob. What are your interests outside of hoops?
When I'm not on the court and I'm at home, I like to read manga. I also I link up with my friends sometimes, and we go to the local high school games and support other teams like soccer, volleyball, and we like to spread school spirit.
Awesome. And how about you, Jacob?
Aside from basketball, I really don't do too much. Most of the time I'm sleeping or eating, and and also like when I'm not playing basketball, I'm either at church, spending time in God's word, and just being a blessing to others.
I like that last bit. Flash, go ahead.
I guess this will be my last question. This will be for the coaches, Coach Cris, Coach Alex. So like pre-pandemic, we had the 2019 NBTC with, you know, like we saw the likes of Kai and, you know, Jalen Green, and so they competed here. It was at SMO Arena. Will we be seeing a Fil-Am Nation team in the near future, like being formed yet again and being sent to the Philippines for a future tourney?
Great question.
I'll start, and Alice can maybe piggyback on it.
NBT. Oh, sorry.
We definitely have a lot of plans in front of us that we're looking to execute at some point. We actually have bigger plans other than just NBTC. We want to eventually be a guest team in the Phil Oil. We want to be a guest team in the Dye Raises tournament.
Phil Basket, yeah.
Phil Basket.
Hopefully, put a guest team also in the MPVL. You know, we want to shoot for the stars. Again, other than just the NBTC, working with Coach Eric, I think it's vital that we execute in a way where we could really expand our platform in a way where we don't miss out on any talent. I think overall around the world, there's definitely a lot of talent, as you can see. And this is not just, this is just the beginning right here for Filipino Americans, but we're striving to also expose the talent in Australia, in Canada, in Europe, in the Middle East. We've made some appointments of, heading over to the Middle East to showcase those type of talent. But for the most part, the job is not done with just basketball. It's also, we want to contribute in all sports.
Right.
And hopefully create something that's similar to the NBTC for volleyball and soccer and all sports. So I think creating this summit has been a great, contribution for the Philippines to see the talent. And we want to continue to explore in a way where we can identify talents like Jaland Lowe, talents like Jacob Bayla and Ethan Galang and Kate Bobadilla and Sean Alter. I think for the most part, people are seeing it now. And I think with the team that we have here, we're working endless hours here, and like I always say to everybody, we want to be 25,000 miles ahead of everybody when it comes to executing. So we want to continue to represent the country in a way where we do the work. So as you can see, we're doing the work. Alex?
Yeah, I just want to piggyback on what Coach Cris said. We have a lot of plans. It just doesn't stop there. We want to shoot for the moon. We want to enter all these tournaments, all these leagues, and we're talking to the commissioners. You know, Commissioner. You know, I was teammates with Kenneth Remdes, so we're gonna, you know, endlessly talk with him, have communications with him. See, you know, these guys are coming in and they're high school students. They're literally high school students, and we want them to see the competition, and it's just gonna benefit them, and in the overall, it's gonna benefit the Philippines, because the better they get, the bigger the pool gets, the better they get. They raise the competition level, and just we raise the stock up, and that's what we want. And also, personally, I want these kids to go to the Philippines, get to know their culture, get to know how the vibe is in the Philippines. Siyempre naman, we all know it's different. You know, it's different in the Philippines, and as these kids will know in the future, it's a lot different. And the earlier they get to know that, the earlier they get to adjust, the better they will be. So that's a lot of plans.
Thank you, coaches Alex and Cris. All right, we're good. To the media, thank you so much for joining us today, this morning. To the players, thank you for joining us, especially because it's nighttime there. To Fil-Am Nation, thank you for organizing this. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much. Thank you. God bless. Take care. Have a great day. And more power to our Filipino athletes all around the world. Thank you, everybody.